Hello, everybody. This is a special episode of Cheating Ass Ninjas. So, on this episode, we're going to be pointing out the specifics of a cheater and the sneak cheaters and how to spot them. The particular target of this episode is known as the Black Kakashi. Pretty sure he's a Twitch streamer. Like most of the Twitch streamers, be some sus stuff going on, but I don't want to blanket statement anybody. I'm here to prove it. And this is a special episode of Cheating Ass Ninjas. So now we're going to start this one off with this example here. You see Mr. Shinra Uchiha here. Mr. Shinra Uchiha, level 1, is a cheater. And he's not trying to hide it. He's using the newer versions of it. And pay attention to his title. It's called the Ninja World Dominator, level 1. This title does not exist in the game. You can only get it if you're a cheater. I've only ever seen cheaters get it, and I'm going to prove it. So let's get to going with this, and you'll see what I mean. Now, we'll look at Mr. TheBlackakashiTV. What do we see in common with the other cheater? The World Dominator title. Well, let's not say cheater yet because I haven't shown why they're cheating ass ninjas. I'm going to show it though, but you see the comparison in the two. So now, I'll give a brief demonstration of one of the cheaters. See, this is Mr. Shinra Uchiha. Look at his movements. I believe the kunai he's throwing is a ranged weapon only. You've seen Mr. Uchiha here. Activates a defensive move. He's an attack. He's all over the place. Now in this one, this clip here, on his team, Mr. The Black Kakashi, he plays with this one called the Goddess. And as you can see, the match just started, and she's already glowing as if she has an ult on her. And she has a title that's not in the game either. It's called the Champion or something like that. It glows with blue. But you'll see that I don't even think the clothes that she has on right now are out yet. But this is just the beginning. So I just want to show the subtleties between the two. She had an ult at the beginning of the match. I thought it could be a glitch or something like that, but I don't believe it to be a glitch. It's not a glitch because you'll see her do it over and over again. She did it at 1 minute in, and then 1 second in, she already had a juice on it. And you see how much damage his kunais are taking? Look at the huge chunks of health that it takes. Boom. Once again, World Dominator. Once again, it says World Dominator. It's the cheater title. His damage is off the charts. Like 3 kunais, he can kill you. And that's a common occurrence. And you see, he has different kunais in this one, but you'll see the similarities between him and Mr. Shinra Uchiha as the video goes on. The reason why the audio is off is because I had an audio error when I was recording, so that's why the music's playing in the background. All the music I made myself, top production, so I'm not worried about it. So as we see, she was covered in the chakra aura again. Miss Goddess there. Got Mr. Uchi, look at him. So he takes a little bit of damage. He pops his all. At least it's not a global win all. The World Dominator title again. This here was just to show some of the beginning subtleties of it. Teammate be cheating. He always plays with her. That's like his right hand. So you'll see as I go over here. Look at that guy's health. Boom. It just dropped. Like almost all of his health. I use my alt. Where does it go? It doesn't even go off. I got half health, insta kill. See him? But then they run around like, oh, I'm super good, I'm super nice. Oh, no. They're just cheaters. So I thought they deserved their own personal episode of cheating ass ninjas, especially for them. So we lose this one. Now, you see their scores? Back to Mr. Shinra Uchiha here. Now, you'll see Mr. Level 1 Shinra Uchiha, World Dominator, with a different color. He's the cheater. You'll see him blatantly using his cheats. And when he goes to cast the one, see, that's a defensive move. And he has his sub on so it doesn't hit him. Let's go back real quick. That animation he does right there, that would usually summon the bugs. But it's not summoning the bugs, it's just weakening me, but it's not putting the bugs around him. See? World Dominator. Look at him. When he clapped his hands, that's him using the jutsus, but it's not showing the effect. Look at the other World Dominator. Let's see if we notice any similarities. So now, you see she's glowing again. And she stays glowing. And like I said, those clothes she has on aren't even out. It gets kind of, you see her using her alt? She used the blow up part, and she still has it on. Let's see if we can see that again. She just did the spin blow, like when she cast it, and then she still has it. You see what I mean? She's still fighting with it. You can see she activated the second stage of it already. But then it's still but then she's still running around, and that's what that glowing thing is probably, that she has activated to where she doesn't take any damage. They used to ask me to play, but I told them I don't play with cheaters basically, and I don't need to do those things because I know how to play the game, and they got offended and started talking. So I had never really dealt with them. So every time I see them now, they be cheating and stuff. Now watch this fight. Usually you can't sub out of that, but now I'm gonna get them. I'm keeping them occupied. See, that takes off his sub thing. He wasn't supposed to be able to sub out of that because he just subbed out of my attack. So now watch this. He has little health. Boom, boom. He sub again. This shout takes off his what's name. He explodes and don't die. It didn't take any health from him. Let's see if we can see that again. He explodes, no health, and then the heal kicks in. It could have just been timing. But after he starts getting beat up like this, they're going to start doing crazy amounts of damage to everybody. Now he's doing the same thing the other guy was doing. And if you notice, in this match, his moves aren't doing as much damage. It's doing more than usual, but it's not doing what it was doing in the other matches. I guess that's that ninjutsu, but I think that's a ranged weapon. And that's the same weapon that the Shinra Uchiha was using as a cheat. You can see they cheated. And you can see even here, the goddess is running around with the ult on again. And she's glowing again as she's running around. So, the more, they're gonna, I don't know, like, they're gonna keep doing it, but I'm gonna keep fighting them and keeping them busy. You see, she got it again. And see, she doesn't have this ult on. She's just using the chakra mode from it, and she keeps it on. You see all the damage, the stuttering, but like, she's glowing the whole match. And they're on the same team. Like, queued up together. And I know because I used to be in their Discord. Like, he sent me a Discord. I think I played one match with him. He got offended when I told him I didn't like what they were doing, how to play. I don't play with cheaters. And he got offended, so I'm not in there, but. You see it? Get the world dominator. And if you hear like the whistle or anything in the background, they got a game going on outside around the corner. Across the street basically, but it's cool. So this match now, he's gonna start doing tons of damage because they're about to lose. And it seems like you can never take the last little bit of his health. And he's just spamming them lightning kunai things. Yeah, and he's moving hella quick. Look how fast he's moving. Just like Mr. Shinra Uchiha. Moving equally as fast. I decided to take B so that we can win, because now all of a sudden they insta-killing everybody to try to get the match. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna fight the lead or the guy that this is right here, and I'm gonna keep him away from B. And I'll keep him occupied until somebody gets a base. But it's a drastic change from what the beginning of the match was. And like I said, whenever they play, it's like they can't be touched and all the rest of this stuff. That's not how this game works. And then they're obvious cheaters. They got the titles on like nobody knows. Well, they lost this one. And after that, they turned on all their cheats. You can see they all on the same team. Now in this one, I don't know if this clip was in there already, but you see Mr. Shinra Uchiha here. He's moving just as fast. It seems almost identical. But because he's using attack and what's the name moves. So which one is this? Oh yeah, this is her being with the. This is her with the doing the same thing. She's always in super mode. But what I've noticed is that they trash really. Like neither one of them can fight. And whenever I catch him like off guard, they lose and then they come back indestructible and they think nobody notices. And I've noticed that this is a trend like on the Twitch, so like it's just weird that they be outright blatantly cheating. I know the game ain't gonna do nothing. We don't have no admin or anything like that. They don't have a F1 like with Komomo and them ban the cheaters. So we stuck with these cheaters. Even if you report them and show them that they cheating. See how much damage his kunais are doing to me? His kunais are taking huge chunks out of my health. And to have to play to be up there in rank, then you can't even tell if they're actually that rank because they can just be changing their rank around. I call those the rank modulators. You know what I mean? But these are just like, if you ask me, this is definitive evidence that they cheating. And then they always playing with another cheater or something on the team too. You never see them playing by themselves. It's always a team cheating effort. They can't even win with the cheats by themselves. They gotta have a whole team with them to cheat. She's glowing the whole match. And this one too, yeah. I wanted to show this one again because I still don't know what happened to my ult. And then he just took half my health instantly. But when you see the jutsus he got, I think maybe a moderate fireball if you do the what's the name, like if you go underground and stuff, but he obviously doesn't have the underground. The invisibility and then explode because he has the wind thing. So he's not doing the invisibility and extra damage. Pure cheater. So, anybody out there, so if you watch his stream and you watch him, let him know he's a damn cheater. Tell him stop fronting. Should have left me alone. Shouldn't have been talking shit. For real. I mind my business. Look at that. Boom. All that guy health gone. It's just him down there. But it's ridiculous. And where's my ult? Where did my ult go? Did you see that? Did they just straight cancel out my ult? And then I just exploded. But yeah, don't trust them. You really can't. And then they be moving funny so you can't see how fast their speed actually is. But to have to cheat at a game just to fake like you good. Where the days when you got a kick out of the competition? The thrill of the game, getting good. Now nobody wants to get good. They want to cheat and just try to get clout for some way, acting like they nice. It's a damn video game. Yeah. So you get what I'm saying. So I'm about to end this up, but don't forget. Let's look at Mr. Shinryu Uchiha here one more time before the end of the match. Let's look at him again before we do it again, before we end it. And if it's your first time seeing the channel, first time around, I'd like to say thanks to all the subscribers. Thanks for getting me past 100. We on the start. We moving. We got it going. This one's for you. Special episode, a little longer. And we identified a particular cheater. One that's claiming to be good and have a fan base and everything else like this. Twitch ain't gonna do nothing. Nobody's gonna do nothing about their cheating. Not no Konami, not the people who make the game, nothing. So here's my payback to the community. I paid way too many hours. This game would be good if it wasn't for the cheaters. If it wasn't for the cheaters, this game would be great. But because of the cheaters, it's trash now and unplayable, if you ask me. Unplayable. So what I'm saying is, this one's for the community. This one's for the community. So just remember, Mr. Black Kakashi TV is a cheater. Cheater. And if it's your first time around, hit the like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Come hang out with Bushty. You know what I mean? Come kick it with me. Until next time.